Welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K17. And in today's video, we are going to be doing the Dennis Smith Mavericks rebuild. Now, he was drafted, obviously, by the Mavericks. I believe it was the 9th overall pick. Dennis Smith Jr. has been balling out in the Summer League. Of course, it is only the Summer League, so can't really take anything for granted. But I did want to do this Dennis Smith Jr. Mavericks rebuild. And like you guys suggested, you guys just suggested all the time that you know the rosters aren't going to be great for Xbox. So you said just use whatever one you could. And if you have to live with a few mistakes, you got to live with a few mistakes. But the one I did find today was actually... I think it's the best one I've seen on Xbox. It was made by, I'll give you the roster name. I'll put it in the description too. It's called, look up the Gamertag Rhino5542 and just download the 2018 roster. That's this. Everything was great. The only thing I had to change manually was Otto Porter. They had Otto Porter on the Nets, and Otto Porter's, they got matched by the Wizards. So he was back to the Wizards. But other than that, the only really mistake I see is just the rookies overall are too high. Dennis Smith Jr. is not going to be a 79 to start 2K18. If we go over to, like, I'll show you, I was going through it, like the Celtics, they have, like, right here, you're going to see Jason Tatum's like an 83. But you know what? If we have to put up with that, I can survive for at least, I don't know, 2 seasons with it, because I think I'd rather just start to use 2018 rosters, because at least it's more accurate than what I was using before. But you know what? It's fine. Today, to be doing the Dallas Mavericks. Dirk's obviously not going anywhere. He did renegotiate his contract, only make it $5 million. I believe he's at the team option the second year. I'm going to go ahead and accept it unless he does retire. Barnes is a maybe for me. I think I'm going to be keeping him for at least the first season. Dennis Smith's obviously the point of this video. He's not going anywhere. Noel, I know, doesn't have a contract in real life, so I think whoever made this roster just kind of gave him his qualifying offer. So whatever. Seth Curry's here, but other than that, Wesley Matthews is going to go after the first season. But the rotation right now, what do they want to do? Dennis Smith Jr. is obviously starting. I'm honestly fine with this rotation for the first season. We're probably going to actually be pretty decent. Maybe not. 2K simulation sometimes is just kind of stupid. But you know what? Scoring options, I'm going to do Dennis Smith because this is his video. And then I'm going to do Dirk, and then I'm going to do Harrison Barnes. So that is going to be it for the first season. This is going to be going into, this isn't an off-season review. Like, I didn't start in the off-season, obviously. So we're going to be going straight into, like, the 2018 playoffs. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Hopefully we can be pretty bad so we can have a good pick in next year's draft. And at the end of season number 1, LeBron James is your MVP. 24 points, 11.5 rebounds, 10 assists, 2.5 steals, 2 blocks. Markelle Fultz wins Rookie of the Year for the Philadelphia 76ers. Dwayne Wade, 6th Man of the Year for the Bulls. Son Whiteside, Defensive Player of the Year. Absolute monster year from him, 18 and 15.5. Nikola Jokic, most improved with a double-double. And Ty Lue of the 64 and 18. Cleveland Cavaliers is your Coach of the Year. So, 28 and 54, I thought would be at least getting 35 wins. But you know what? All it does is make our pick even better. So, you know what? I can live with it if it really has to happen. Player stats in the year. Dirk Nowitzki led us in scoring, even though I believe he was my number. You see number 2 option? I think he might have been. And then Harrison Barnes. And Dennis Smith, good rookie year. Obviously, up to an 81 overall. That would never happen in real life. If you won 25 games or whatever the hell we won, you wouldn't get bumped up 2 overalls. It just doesn't happen. 14 points, though, 6.5 assists. Not too bad. Double-double from Nerlens Noel. Might be a sign and trade candidate because obviously I need to improve my center position along with my small forward position. That's why we didn't win so many games. Seth Curry wasn't bad as a starting shooting guard, but I think he might be traded. Honestly, he's on a pretty good contract, so I might keep him just to be like a backup, but I don't know. JJ Barea, good year off the bench, 11.5 along with 6. I'll definitely take him as a backup point guard, but you know what? We did not do well. 28 wins, that's what it was, not 25. Excuse me. Sorry to insult our team there. The Hornets somehow made the playoffs in the first round, but let's see who the finals is going to be. The fucking Knicks are in the... What the hell just happened? All right, whatever. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Finals MVP. Somehow the Knicks made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. If I told a Knicks fan that he's going to be in Eastern Conference Finals next year, he would think I am on some sort of drug. But you know what? It's cool. Up here, up to staff signing, they have a good head coach. Rick Carlisle, honestly, his ratings aren't even that good. Like, he's supposed to be... He's like one of the best head coaches in the league, I think. But you know what? His ratings aren't good, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring in Popovich, the GOAT. I mean, why not? Because I know he's probably obviously a good coach in real life, but if he doesn't have good ratings in the game, it doesn't help me at all. So, we got the 4th overall pick in the draft. I can live with that. I don't even know who I'm going to take, honestly. So, you know what? I'll see you guys rookie signings who I decided to take 4th overall. So since I was going to go ahead and trade Harrison Barnes anyway, I'm going to try to get this trade worked out with the Philadelphia 76ers, sending them Harrison Barnes for the 7th overall pick. And they just want to do that straight up. I was going to get his money off my books anyways. Might as well go ahead and do it now. Now we're chilling with the 4th and the 7th pick in a very, very deep draft class. So I think we're good. Honestly, I'm going to sim to my next pick now. So straight to the 4th pick. And hopefully we can have 2 nice young pieces to go around Dennis Smith Jr. that would be ideal. So let's see who is on the board for us here at 4. Let's just check out who went so far. So it was Aiden, Duval, Porter, which, damn it, that actually kind of sucks. But you know what? It's fine. Ooh, Luka Doncic. I totally forgot about Luka Doncic. Oh, I'm such an idiot. That's awesome that we were able to get him there. So now, going to go ahead and simulate all the way up to number 7. Luka Doncic is an 80 overall. Honestly, that's not too bad. He's supposed to be like a stud. So Smith and Doncic right now are a backcourt. That's an amazing backcourt. Here at 7, let's see who's still available. Isaac Bonga still here. We don't really need... Justin Jackson still here. What would I get if I put up the pick? Like, could I get... I don't think I could get like DeAndre Ayton, which would be so nice, but Whiteside honestly might take that. Not gonna lie. Drummond's here, but why am I not getting offered any players that were drafted? That's kind of annoying. How about this 2nd round pick too? And like Oh, I have to get rid of Wesley Matthews. I'm such an idiot. I forgot to get rid of him. DeAndre Jordan Whiteside. Brian Bowen, was this dude literally just drafted? Yeah, he was. Trayvon Duval. I don't really need him though because I might just trade for Trayvon Duval. Yeah, just because I'm going to get the money off my books anyways. You guys can keep Mozgov, honestly. So, you know what? Trayvon Duval is going to be a perfectly fine backup. Obviously, I couldn't get DeAndre Ayton, which sucks. So, I can survive with it. We also got Wesley Matthews' contract out of here. So, now we have cap space for free agency. That's exactly what I wanted. They take Bruce Brown. I know I literally could have just taken a backup guard anyways. But you know what? Trayvon Duval and Luka Doncic going to be amazing for this team. So, here are rookie signings. Obviously, going to be signing both of them. Luka Doncic is an 80 overall. It's fine. I can survive with this. So, everybody, McRoberts accepts his player option. He's going to be traded. I'll take Dorian Finney-Smith back. I'll take Mejri back for only for $1 million. So, it looks like Dirk retired. I didn't even really go over that. Let's just see what we got here. Let's go. Hurry up. I need to turn trade autosave off. I literally always forget to do it, and it's so annoying. So, yep, Dirk retired. So, that's unfortunate, but you know what? It happens. So, I'm going to go ahead and definitely make at least one trade. So, I'll see you guys when I have my first trade. So, we are going to go ahead and make this trade with the Los Angeles Lakers, sending them Josh McRoberts in a 2nd-round pick for Ivica Zubac. Dude's a 76 overall, 4 overall higher than McRoberts, making $5 million less. Great trade to me. All we had to do is get rid of a 2nd-round pick. 2nd-round picks are totally useless in this game. Not real life, because obviously once in every blue moon, you hit with a 2nd-round pick. But I don't know. I'm rambling on way too much. Dwight Powell is going to go just because I don't really want Dwight Powell in this team, making way too much money. Grant, we don't really need a backup point guard. Kelly Olynyk. Trevor Booker, but he's making $9 million. Ooh, Glenn Robinson III. I might take that. I think, yeah, Glenn Robinson III. Welcome to the Mavericks. Cool. Just, again, getting rid of another 2nd-round pick, saving cap space. And we can go spending in free agency. I think I'm going to be going after DeMarcus Cousins and maybe Paul George. Because, honestly, I don't even know. I think I want to win this year. Because, obviously, we did terrible last year with only 28 wins. But, you know, it's cool. Nerlens Noel is going to get the qualifying. I'm going to probably do a sign and trade with him. He wants to test free agency. That's fine. Yogi Ferrell wants $4 million. We don't even need a backup point guard because we did draft Trayvon Duval. And we have Dennis Smith. So, it's fine. Free agency is looking good. Free agency is definitely looking good. Paul George, as much as I can, player option, no trade clause. Whereas number 1 offer. If DeMarcus Cousins, if they wanted to team up here, you know how nice that would be? Player option, no trade clause. Oh, we're number 2. But you know what? I will also take Isaiah Thomas. Actually, see if any offers. He has no offers. It's not even letting me give him a no trade clause anyways. But I'm going to give him as much money as I can. And then I would probably go ahead and trade him. Chris Paul has an offer from the Rockets. I would probably do the same thing with Chris Paul if he wanted to come here. I'm just kind of throwing offers out there and hoping one of them goes through. Marcus Aldridge, was he ever rumored to come to the Mavericks? I feel like he was for some reason in real life. I could be totally wrong there, but I feel like he was. So nobody accepts my offer after day 1. And Paul George, welcome to the Mavericks. Cousins goes back to the Pelicans, but we should be getting Isaiah Thomas right now. Isaiah Thomas and LaMarcus Aldridge. How far off are we on LaMarcus Aldridge? Oh, shit. $4 million off? Honestly, what? I don't really want to trade anybody on here, but I was going to go ahead and trade Isaiah Thomas anyways, because we do, yeah, I'm going to trade Isaiah Thomas maybe for, let's see, position, point guard's obviously Dennis Smith, Doncic is going to be a starting shooting guard, so George is our small forward, so we do need a power forward, and we do need a center as well, I think. We need a center? Yeah, we do need a center, so either center or power forward right now. Player finder, center / power forward, making a pretty good amount of money. Marcus Gasol's pretty interesting. So is Nikola Jokic, but I doubt they have that cap space. Unless they do, they have that cap space? No, they absolutely do not. So Marcus Gasol would be honestly interesting. I don't really ever trade for Marcus Gasol. I'll give you my first round pick next year with 2.5 star trade value. This one and one more. Really? All right, a couple seconds. Okay. So guess I'm not getting Marcus Gasol. Let's just see what offers I could get for Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas and my first round pick next year, because it is 2.5 star trade value, because of course we sucked last year. Kevin Love for Isaiah Thomas is not really what I wanted to do, but Blake Griffin and Teletosovic, or whatever the hell that dude's name is. Ooh, Andre Drummond and Colin Sexton. That's not a bad offer. CJ McCollum. I don't really need a shooting guard though. I think I might do this deal because Colin Sexton has some trade value. I can probably trade for. I'm going to trade Colin Sexton, but I think I can trade Sexton for a nice young big man that's not making too much money. So let's go ahead and do this trade. I know I might have been getting ripped off just a little bit, but of course, I mean, if I can't make a trade, I can't do it. It happens. So now, contract-wise, $22 million still, and I think. I don't know. What could I get for... Let's go by age here. What could I get for Colin Sexton? You know what? I'm going to make a trade, and I'll see you guys when I have that trade. Oh, shit. That went through. Okay, so I just made a trade for Joel Embiid. I'll definitely take that. I'm going to change Embiid to his power forward right now. Hopefully you guys did just see that trade. Hopefully I remember to edit it in so you didn't think I was cheating or anything. But we did just legitimately trade for Joel Embiid. We did give up Sexton and Duval. So honestly, I'm fine with it because I do want Dennis Smith to get a lot of minutes anyway. So this team's looking good, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and try to bring back Nerlens Noel, maybe on a sign and trade. I kind of forgot we even had an opportunity to get him. So Noel, just going to bring him back on this contract. Not going to let him go anywhere. So see you guys at the start of season number 2 where I might have 1 or 2 trades. So since we do have a Vika Zubac to be our backup power or center, excuse me, I don't really want to pay Nerlens Noel this contract anyway. So Otto Porter in a second, or Jesus Christ, I'm not trading Otto Porter, I'm trading for Otto Porter. Noel in a second, going over to Washington for Otto Porter in a first. Just doing this probably for at least 1 year, just because Otto Porter is going to be a good 6th man off the bench. We do need a backup small forward. We do not need a backup big man at the moment. So the team is looking good. I'm impressed with this team right now. Honestly, I'm not going to make. It's going to be. Porter as our backup, as our 6th man, excuse me. So, team's looking great. Do we have a backup power forward? Monty Eunice is here, but you know what? I'm fine with it, honestly. So, scoring options, we are going to do George, Embiid, and then I'm just going to do Dennis Smith just because, I don't know, this is kind of his video. So, Embiid and then Dennis Smith. So, we're going to be very, very good this year. See you guys at the end of season number 2. Hopefully, it's championship time in Dallas. And here at the end of season number 2, Russell Westbrook is your MVP. 33.5 points, 13.5 rebounds, 10 assists, 1.5 steals, and half a block. So we ended up balling out once again without Paul George, because obviously I took Paul George from him. DeAndre Ayton, Rookie of the Year for the Atlanta Hawks. 13.5 points, 9 rebounds, half an assist, half a steal, 2 blocks. Dwayne Wade, once again, 6th Man of the Year. Is he getting paid a lot? Yeah, that's not too bad. Karl-Anthony Towns, Defensive Player of the Year. Alec Burke. Oh, I've never seen Alec Burke wins Most Improved. Cool. Caleb Montgomery, Coach of... Really? We were better than the 58 and 24 Suns, but you know what? It's cool. You know what? Honestly, it's deserving because the Suns definitely took a big jump because obviously they weren't in the playoffs last year. But how did they win so many games? Who did they sign? I'm actually interested. Nobody. Okay. See, this is, yeah. Clearly, this is an issue on this roster because, yeah. Okay, that's clear. Josh Jackson will not be an 89 in his 2nd year. Oh, boy. That's... Markelle Fultz already an 88. Good God. Tatum's an 88. All right, I got to get a new roster, but you know what? I'm just going to live with it for the rest of this game at least. So, God, that sucks. But you know what? It's fine. Let's get back to our team. Stats-wise, Paul George obviously led us in scoring 19.5 points, then Joel Embiid, then Dennis Smith, then Andre Drummond, then Seth Curry. Rebounds was Drummond, Embiid, George, and assists was Smith, Donich, and then Curry. All right. Taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round, Paul George was the old team when we are down. Okay, so we are tied at 3-3. Sorry if that just looks a little bit sketchy. I just had to cut out. I just had somebody interrupt me, so I'm sorry about that for a second. But 3-3 in this series already. That's kind of sad. Rotation-wise, what does the CPU want to do? All right, I'm just going to listen to the CPU. They seem to know what they're doing. I'm honestly fine if they'd only want to give Otto Porter 20 minutes. But Game 7 in the first round is not ideal, and we're losing. Nope, we're going back and forth. Why have only 70 points been scored? That's kind of weird. Really slow. Really slow. You know what? I'm going to risk it because you guys hate it when I hop in. Holy shit. We lost. We fucking lost. We lost in the first round. Okay. Okay, it happens. Warriors and Cav once again. Warriors win. Kevin Durant's Finals MVP. So, of course, I do have to deal with one more year of this roster, obviously, with the rookies that are totally messed up. Or, well, rookies 2 years ago now at this point. But, you know what? We can live. We can survive. Honestly, I don't even think I'm going to be doing much in this offseason. Rookie signings. We don't even have any picks, I don't think. Eugene Turner, 23rd pick. No, thank you. Player options, yes and yes. Honestly, that sucks. That really, really sucks. So, I don't think I'm going to really be doing anything. Oh, Embiid has to come back. He wants to test. We don't have bird rights on him. Of course. Of course. We also don't have bird rights on Seth Curry. Screw me, right? All right, whatever. Kevin Durant's here. Jesus Christ, not Paul George. Jimmy Butler. Gasol, why do you not want a mid-level exception? Oh, my God. Embiid better accept his qualifying. Embiid better accept the qualifying. Salah Mejri. Embiid. We are still his only offer. Gasol. Clutch. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Salah Mejri makes Marc Gasol want a mid-level exception. So it's going to suck if Embiid doesn't come back, but even if he doesn't, we're good with Marc Gasol. But I think he's going to accept the qualifying. Yes, he is. So, see you guys at the start of season number 3 with possibly 1 or 2 trades. So I was going to go ahead and end up trading Andre Drummond because we really don't need him because he's getting paid a lot of money to be a 6-man. But rotation looks good. I'm totally fine with this. This is how it's going to be for the 3rd and final season. Definitely good enough to win a championship. And I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3. Hopefully, we can finally win a championship after we lost in the first round last year. And at the end of season number 3, John Wall's MVP, 24 points, 4 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals, half a block. Beastly year for him. Bol wins Rookie of the... Okay, I need a new 2019 draft class too. Gee, everything on Xbox just sucks. It's so annoying. Lonzo Ball, 6-man of the year. I wonder who they signed. Bol, okay. Good God. Lance Stevenson, most improved, and John Smith, coach of the 60 and 22 Rockets, is your coach of the year. Once again, Greg Popovich not getting the credit he deserves because we were first in the Western Conference. But you know what? Let's try not to lose in the first round again. Player stats on the standings. Jesus Christ. Player stats near Paul George led us in scoring, then Dennis Smith, and then Joel Embiid, then Drummond, then Marc Gasol. Like 89 is just not. It's just way too high. I need a new roster. This is probably gonna be the only video I use with this roster. Hopefully it was fun. Hopefully you're fine with it. But we did end up with first in the Western Conference. Great year all around, 61-21. The Houston Rockets were second. Who did the Lakers have that made David Morales? Who the fuck is... Whatever, honestly, at this point. This whole video is messed up. But let's win the first round, unlike last year. And we win in 6th, taking on the Phoenix Suns with like a 95 overall. Oh my God. What is Josh... No. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Look at this team. Okay, I don't even mind if we lose to this team because this. Are you serious? Like Kevin Durant? Okay, we lost. Oh, I can't deal with that team. You know, this roster's messed up. It's just honestly, I can't even deal with it. The Suns are just too. Josh Jackson is not an NBA 92 in the 3rd year. Hopefully, you guys are fine with this. I'm sorry if the video wasn't great, but I honestly couldn't even deal with half of those rosters. So hopefully, you guys did enjoy. Please, somebody find me a good roster, because, again, I know I said this one was good at the beginning. I did not know if the players would progress like this. The progression made it a bad roster. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Let me know what other rebuilds you want to see, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.